Cinema is an art form that has evolved over more than a century, producing countless iconic films. It's a constantly shifting landscape of creativity, a tapestry woven from light, sound, and emotion. Some movies, however, transcend mere entertainment. They lodge themselves in our collective consciousness, shaping the film industry and influencing generations of filmmakers. These are the films that we constantly revisit, debate, and analyze, their impact echoing through the decades. Here's my take on the top 10 movies of all time, covering a wide range of genres, storytelling techniques, and timeless appeal. You know, when you talk about films that feel like they were carved from granite, The Godfather immediately comes to mind. This is a film that bleeds atmosphere. Every frame, from the dimly lit back rooms where deals are struck to the lavish halls of the Corleone family mansion, oozes with a kind of lived-in authenticity. You can practically smell the cigar smoke and taste the bitterness of betrayal. And then there's the acting. Marlon Brando as Don Vito Corleone is nothing short of iconic. He embodies the quiet menace, the chilling authority of a man who commands respect with a mere glance. And of course, Al Pacino as Michael, the reluctant heir to the family business, gives a performance that's both heartbreaking and terrifying. The Godfather isn't just about gangsters and violence, though. At its core, it's a Shakespearean tragedy about family, loyalty, and the corrupting nature of power. It asks tough questions about the American dream and the price of ambition. And it does all of this with a level of craft and artistry that's rarely been matched. The cinematography by Gordon Willis is masterful, painting the screen in shadows and light, creating a world that's both beautiful and dangerous. The script by Mario Puzo and Francis Ford Coppola is razor sharp, filled with dialogue that's both quotable and insightful. But what truly elevates The Godfather to masterpiece status is its emotional depth. This is a film that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after the credits roll. You feel the weight of every decision, every betrayal, every consequence. It's a film that demands to be seen, studied, and discussed. It's a film that reminds us of the power of cinema to transport us, to challenge us, and to leave a lasting impact. You know, I could go on and on about The Godfather. I could talk about the music, the costumes, the production design, all of which are top-notch. But I think what's most important is the feeling it evokes. It's a film that commands respect, that demands your attention. It's a film that, even after all these years, still feels relevant, still has something to say about the world we live in. And that, my friends, is the mark of a true cinematic masterpiece. Now let's talk about a film that's often cited as the greatest ever made, Citizen Kane. This is a film that, upon its release, completely revolutionized the language of cinema. It took everything that was considered conventional about filmmaking and flipped it on its head. It's a film that's both technically groundbreaking and emotionally resonant, a testament to the boundless possibilities of the medium. The story, for those unfamiliar, follows the life of Charles Foster Kane, a fictionalized version of the media mogul William Randolph Hearst. But instead of a straightforward biography, director Orson Welles constructs a puzzle box of a narrative, unfolding through flashbacks and different perspectives. It's a film that demands your active participation as a viewer, asking you to piece together the fragments of Kane's life and to draw your own conclusions about the man behind the myth. What's truly remarkable about Citizen Kane is its technical innovation. Welles and his cinematographer, Greg Toland, employed groundbreaking techniques like deep focus photography, which allowed them to keep everything in the frame in sharp focus, creating a sense of depth and realism that was unheard of at the time. They also used unconventional camera angles, dramatic lighting, and innovative editing techniques to tell the story in a way that was both visually stunning and narratively compelling. But beyond its technical brilliance, Citizen Kane is also a deeply moving portrait of a man consumed by ambition and haunted by his past. It's a film about the elusive nature of truth, the corrosive effects of power, and the search for meaning in a world that often feels meaningless. It's a film that asks big questions about life, death, and legacy, and it does so with a level of intelligence and artistry that's rarely been equaled. Now, I know Citizen Kane can be a challenging watch for some. It's a film that demands your attention, that requires you to engage with its complex narrative and its unconventional structure. But I urge you, if you haven't already, to give this film a chance. Because Citizen Kane is more than just a film, it's an experience. It's a film that will stay with you long after you've seen it, prompting you to think about the world and your place in it in new and unexpected ways. Now, let's talk about a film that's almost impossible to watch without being profoundly affected: Schindler's List. This is a film that confronts the horrors of the Holocaust head-on, but it does so with such humanity, such grace, that it transcends the boundaries of a simple historical drama. It's a film that serves as both a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a stark reminder of the depths of human cruelty. Steven Spielberg, known for his blockbuster adventures, took on this incredibly difficult subject matter with a level of sensitivity and maturity that was truly remarkable. He understood that to tell this story effectively, he needed to be unflinching in his depiction of the atrocities committed by the Nazis, but he also needed to find a way to celebrate the lives of those who were lost and to honor those who fought back. The film follows Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who, at great personal risk, saved the lives of over 1,000 Jewish refugees by employing them in his factories. Liam Neeson delivers a career-defining performance as Schindler, a man who starts out motivated by profit, but gradually undergoes a profound transformation as he witnesses the horrors unfolding around him. Spielberg's direction is masterful throughout. He uses black and white cinematography to give the film a timeless, documentary-like feel, while also employing subtle splashes of color to highlight moments of hope and humanity. The scene with the little girl in the red coat, for example, is one of the most iconic and heart-wrenching in cinematic history. Schindler's List is not an easy film to watch. It's a film that will stay with you long after the credits have rolled, its images seared into your memory. But it's also a film that needs to be seen. It's a film that reminds us of the importance of remembering the past, of fighting against injustice, and of never forgetting the human cost of hatred and intolerance. It's a film that challenges us to be better, to do better, and to never turn a blind eye to suffering. Chapter 4: The Shawshank Redemption, Hope's Enduring Light. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about a film that celebrates the enduring power of hope: The Shawshank Redemption. This is a film that, despite its bleak setting, manages to uplift and inspire. It's a film about the indomitable spirit of man, the power of friendship, and the belief that even in the darkest of places, hope can still bloom. Adapted from a Stephen King novella, The Shawshank Redemption tells the story of Andy Dufresne, a man wrongly convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. We follow Andy's journey as he navigates the brutal realities of prison life, forming an unlikely friendship with fellow inmate Red, played with quiet dignity by Morgan Freeman. What makes The Shawshank Redemption so compelling is its focus on the small victories, the moments of grace that can be found even within the confines of a brutal prison system. It's about the power of human connection, the importance of holding on to hope, and the belief that redemption is always possible, no matter how dire the circumstances. Tim Robbins delivers a powerful and nuanced performance as Andy, a man who never gives up on his belief in justice or his hope for a better future. Morgan Freeman, as Red, provides the perfect counterpoint to Andy's quiet determination, his narration grounding the film in a sense of hard-won wisdom and cautious optimism. The Shawshank Redemption is a film that sneaks up on you. It's not a film that hits you over the head with its message. Instead, it slowly but surely burrows its way into your heart, leaving you with a profound sense of hope and a renewed belief in the power of the human spirit. It's a film that reminds us that even in the face of adversity, even when surrounded by darkness, there is always light to be found if we only know where to look. Chapter 5: Pulp Fiction, a postmodern crime tapestry. All right, let's dive into the world of Quentin Tarantino with Pulp Fiction, a film that explodes onto the screen with a kinetic energy and stylistic audacity that redefined cinema in the 90s. This is a film that revels in its own coolness, a postmodern crime saga that's as funny as it is violent, as thought-provoking as it is entertaining. Now, Pulp Fiction is not your typical linear narrative. Tarantino weaves together multiple storylines, jumping back and forth in time, creating a tapestry of interconnected characters and events that keeps you guessing until the very end. It's a film that demands your attention, that rewards multiple viewings, each time revealing new layers of meaning and complexity. The dialogue is sharp and witty, crackling with Tarantino's trademark blend of pop culture references, dark humor, and philosophical musings. The characters are all unforgettable, from John Travolta's adrenaline-fueled hitman Vincent Vega, to Samuel L. Jackson's Bible-quoting Jules Winfield, to Uma Thurman's enigmatic Mia Wallace. But Pulp Fiction is more than just a stylish exercise in genre bending. It's a film that explores themes of fate, redemption, and the search for meaning in a chaotic and often absurd world. It's a film that celebrates the power of storytelling, the way that stories can connect us, entertain us, and challenge us. Pulp Fiction is a film that sparked 1,000 imitators, but none have come close to capturing the unique blend of style, substance, and sheer cinematic bravura that Tarantino brought to the screen. It's a film that remains as fresh and exhilarating today as it was upon its release, a testament to the enduring power of originality and the boundless possibilities of cinema. Chapter 6. Casablanca, a timeless love story, forged in war. Let's step back in time now to 1942, to a world at war, and to a film that has become synonymous with romance and sacrifice, Casablanca. This is a film that transcends its wartime setting, speaking to universal themes of love, loss, duty, and the choices we make in the face of impossible odds. Set in the titular Moroccan city, Casablanca tells the story of Rick Blaine, a cynical American expatriate who runs a nightclub, a haven for refugees desperate to escape Nazi-occupied Europe. Rick's world is turned upside down when his former lover, Ilsa Lund, walks into his club with her husband, a Czech resistance leader, seeking his help to escape to America. Humphrey Bogart delivers an iconic performance as Rick, a man haunted by his past, his tough exterior masking a heart of gold. Ingrid Bergman is equally brilliant as Ilsa, torn between her love for Rick and her duty to her husband and their cause. The chemistry between Bogart and Bergman is electric, their love story unfolding against the backdrop of war-torn Casablanca, a city teeming with spies, refugees, and the ever-present threat of danger. The supporting cast is equally memorable, each character contributing to the film's rich tapestry of intrigue and emotion. Casablanca is a film filled with iconic moments, from Rick's famous line, "Here's looking at you, kid," to the stirring rendition of La Marseillaise that unites the patrons of Rick's Café Americain in a defiant act of resistance. It's a film that has become woven into the fabric of popular culture, its themes and characters resonating with audiences across generations. Casablanca is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love and hope can still prevail. It's a film that celebrates the enduring power of the human spirit and the sacrifices we make for the ones we love. It's a timeless classic that continues to captivate and inspire audiences today. Chapter 7. The Dark Knight, a superhero saga elevated. Now let's talk about a film that redefined what a superhero movie could be, The Dark Knight. This isn't just a comic book adaptation, it's a crime epic, a psychological thriller, and a meditation on chaos and order, all rolled into one unforgettable cinematic experience. Director Christopher Nolan took the Batman mythos and grounded it in a gritty, realistic world, exploring the dark side of heroism and the sacrifices that come with fighting for justice. But what truly elevates The Dark Knight is Heath Ledger's unforgettable performance as the Joker, a force of chaos and anarchy who challenges the very foundations of Gotham City and the soul of its protector, Batman. Ledger's Joker is a revelation, a terrifying and mesmerizing creation that transcends the realm of comic book villainy. He's a force of nature, unpredictable and nihilistic, his motivations shrouded in mystery. His performance is both exhilarating and unsettling, a testament to Ledger's incredible talent and dedication to the role. Christian Bale delivers a brooding and intense performance as Bruce Wayne Batman, a man wrestling with his inner demons and the burden of his double life. The supporting cast is equally strong, with Aaron Eckhart, Gary Oldman, and Michael Caine all delivering memorable performances. The Dark Knight is a film that operates on multiple levels. It's a thrilling action spectacle, a complex character study, and a thought-provoking exploration of the nature of good and evil. It's a film that stays with you long after you've seen it, its themes and images lingering in your mind. It's a film that proved that superhero movies could be more than just popcorn entertainment. They could be powerful and thought-provoking works of art. Chapter 8, 2001, A Space Odyssey, A Journey into the Unknown. Prepare to embark on a cinematic journey unlike any other with 2001, A Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick's visionary masterpiece that redefined science fiction cinema. This is a film that transports you across time and space, from the dawn of man to the outer reaches of the galaxy, exploring profound themes of human evolution, artificial intelligence, and the vastness of the unknown. 2001 is a film that defies easy categorization. It's a visual tone poem, a philosophical meditation, and a technological marvel all rolled into one breathtaking cinematic experience. Kubrick's meticulous attention to detail, his groundbreaking use of special effects, and his haunting soundtrack create an immersive experience that transports you to another world. The film is divided into 4 distinct sections, each exploring a different stage in human evolution. From the dawn of man and the discovery of tools in the Dawn of Man sequence, to the enigmatic journey through space and time in Jupiter mission, Kubrick challenges us to contemplate our place in the universe and the nature of our own existence. The film's central character is HAL 9000, a sentient computer that controls the spaceship Discovery 1. HAL's calm, measured voice and eerie red eye have become iconic representations of artificial intelligence in cinema, sparking countless discussions about the potential benefits and dangers of advanced technology. 2001 is a film that demands to be seen on the big screen, its stunning visuals and immersive soundtrack best experienced in a darkened theater. It's a film that will stay with you long after you've seen it, its images and ideas lingering in your mind, prompting you to ponder the mysteries of the universe and the future of humanity. It's a film that reminds us that the greatest journeys are often those that take us inward, challenging us to confront our own humanity and our place in the grand scheme of things. Chapter 9, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Epic Conclusion. Now, let's journey to Middle-earth for a cinematic experience that redefined the fantasy genre, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. This is the epic conclusion to Peter Jackson's ambitious adaptation of J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved fantasy novels, a film that transports you to a world of magic, adventure, and epic battles between good and evil. The Return of the King is a film of grand scope and ambition, seamlessly blending live-action performances with groundbreaking special effects to create a world that feels both real and fantastical. The film's battle sequences are breathtaking in their scale and intensity, showcasing the full power of the forces of good and evil clashing in a final confrontation for the fate of Middle-earth. But what truly elevates The Return of the King is its emotional core. At its heart, this is a story about friendship, courage, and the power of hope. We follow Frodo Baggins and his Hobbit companions as they complete their perilous journey to Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring, an artifact of ultimate power that threatens to consume the world in darkness. Elijah Wood delivers a heartfelt performance as Frodo, capturing the Hobbit's resilience and determination in the face of overwhelming odds. The supporting cast is equally strong, with Ian McKellen, Sean Astin, Viggo Mortensen, and Andy Serkis all delivering memorable performances that bring Tolkien's beloved characters to life. The Return of the King is a film that stays with you long after you've seen it, its themes of friendship, courage, and the power of hope resonating deeply. It's a film that reminds us that even the smallest among us can make a difference, and that even in the darkest of times, hope can still triumph over despair. It's a timeless classic that continues to enchant and inspire audiences of all ages. Chapter 10, Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope, A Galaxy Far, Far Away. Let's blast off to a galaxy far, far away for a film that ignited a cultural phenomenon, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This is the film that launched George Lucas's space opera saga, a film that captured the imaginations of audiences worldwide and forever changed the landscape of science fiction cinema. A New Hope is a classic hero's journey, following the adventures of Luke Skywalker, a young farm boy who dreams of adventure beyond his desert planet of Tatooine. When Luke stumbles upon a message from Princess Leia, a captive rebel leader, he's thrust into the heart of a galactic conflict between the evil Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance fighting for freedom. Mark Hamill delivers a charming and relatable performance as Luke, capturing the character's idealism and determination as he embraces his destiny as a Jedi Knight. Harrison Ford is effortlessly cool as Han Solo, a roguish smuggler with a heart of gold, while Carrie Fisher brings her trademark wit and intelligence to the role of Princess Leia, a fierce and independent leader. A New Hope is a film that has it all: thrilling space battles, lightsaber duels, memorable characters, and a timeless story of good versus evil. It's a film that sparked a cultural phenomenon, spawning sequels, prequels, TV shows, books, comics, and countless other spin-offs. But at its heart, A New Hope is a story about hope. It's a film that reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. It's a film that celebrates the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and to fight for what's right. It's a timeless classic that continues to inspire and entertain audiences of all ages. Outro: a legacy of cinematic brilliance. Choosing the top 10 movies of all time is no easy task, as films are deeply personal and subjective. Every cinephile has their own list, shaped by their unique experiences and tastes. But one thing is certain: these films, each in their own way, have left an indelible mark on the art of filmmaking. They've pushed boundaries, challenged conventions, and sparked countless conversations about the power and potential of cinema. From groundbreaking visual techniques to unforgettable stories, these movies have stood the test of time and remain essential viewing for anyone who loves film.